Hello. Hello. I don't know how I managed to do that. I pressed the button on my keyboard and suddenly everything went dark. We went to a dark place. Hello, hello, hello. 11 a.m. Well, 11:08 a.m. I'm slightly late today, but that's okay because it's the 25th of the 12th month of the 2025th year since year zero. It's Christmas Day. How are you doing? I'm going to drink my tea. Oh, that's good hot tea. Oh, yes. Today, I'm running late because it's Christmas, and I gave myself a lie-in because I'm still a little bit under the weather, and it's going to be a big day. And so normally I come in here, I'm in my shed, and normally I come in here an hour early. We're going to open some crates here as we go. And I warm the place up. Decided to forego that for today. Oh, great. 2 days of premium. I'm not going to be playing this game again until, like, after Christmas. This is useless to me. Nice, but Anyway, it's 5 degrees Celsius in here. The thermometer sat next to me says 5.8 degrees, actually. It's a bit warmer. But come on, it's 5 degrees. I'm basically sat inside a refrigerator because fridges are around 4 or 5 degrees. I mean, actually, if you put a thermometer inside a fridge, it's really interesting. Depending on where the thermometer is in the fridge, the temperature can vary quite significantly. My refrigerators, when I was working out how to run them and well, you know what? I'll tell you something interesting about fridges in a minute. But like the bottom of the fridge was more like 3 degrees, sometimes even colder. Sometimes it even approached 0 in my fridge, but the top of the fridge could get up to like 5 or 6 degrees. So there's a big difference in temperature, big temperature gradient just inside your fridge. Yeah, so that's something to note. And the reason, you think I'll get a ship in this crate? No. I mean, boosters, great, whatever. I rarely use them, but no. I started a division today because Sammy did say that they might join today. Sammy, one of our more skilled viewers, and I saw Sammy was online, so I invited them. But I don't know, they're busy. Who knows? So okay, let me tell you something about fridges. So this will be really useful if you're ever considering putting a refrigerator somewhere cold, right? This is actually useful. And yeah, Iris, the ad thing isn't working at the moment because while technically I have unlocked affiliate, I've not set up. I'm going to set up a new bank account and give those details to Twitch because it was a huge problem last time. And they refused all my details, refused my banking details, shut me down. They weren't very helpful in customer service. You know, my bank froze my account and started demanding I tell them, like, where do you ship out your products from? Because you're a business. People are contacting us and telling us that you're a business. So now you need to be a business. Like, what's your tax details? What's your shipping warehouse address? And I'm like, I'm not a business. It's just Twitch. Calm down. But thankfully, I got it going again, so my bills would actually get paid. Because, like, imagine if that affected your credit score or something. And I'm just like, you know what, screw it. I'm going to just start an entirely separate, completely fresh bank account with a different place, and I'm going to give those details to Twitch, and no one can complain at that point, and it'll be a business account, and everything will be fine. But I've just not got around to it yet. I'll get around to it in the new year. The advantage for you is that you don't get ads at the moment, and the disadvantage for me is that no one can subscribe. But also, like, I can't do all the cool things that you get once you're affiliate, like people can accrue little points while they watch the stream, and then they can spend the points to highlight their message or do fun things or tell people to hydrate. I'll get it sorted out. Anyway, hello, Sammy. Oh, that's no problem. No problem. You can join whenever. I'm going to be here until about 1 p.m. I'm going to try to just do a 2-hour stream today. I always say 2 hours, and then it goes on for like 3.5. I'll try and cut it short today, about 2 hours. Anyway, let's pull out my my dailies here. I love the Sherborg. You all know I love the Sherborg. I would not really have looked at this ship much, only it popped up in my dailies so much, and it's one of the only 7s I have that I can do here that isn't like a battleship. But it's really fun. As I've said many times, it is a French cruiser with battleship guns. So you see just those big 2 turrets on the front and nothing on its back. I mean, it's got loads of secondaries on its arse, but you know me, I very rarely use those. I try to not get too close to the enemy. But it's nice because you can kind of just peek your bow out, you know, peek out. Oh, because I'm in a division of 1, I have to set myself as ready and then go. Okay, so anyway, refrigerators. Let me fill you in on refrigerators. This is really interesting. So your standard basic fridge freezer, right? You know, you got your fridge portion on the top and your freezer portion on the bottom that you're supposed to have in your kitchen. How they operate is they have one temperature sensor inside. That's it. That's all they've got, and it's in the fridge compartment, right? They're very basic devices. We won't go into how fridges work, compressors, cycles, and blah, blah, blah. I assume you have... It doesn't really matter. For this, it doesn't matter. You know, it has one temperature sensor, and that basically allows it to decide when to turn on and turn off. That's all it does. It turns on and it turns off. It can't cool more or less. It can just be on more or less, right? So this temperature sensor detects the temperature inside the fridge compartment. And when it goes above a certain temperature, it turns the cooling system on, which cools the freezer compartment more than the fridge, of course, which is why the freezer's kept sub-zero and the fridge is kept at around 4 degrees. Let's wish everyone good luck. But here's the thing. I got a new fridge and decided I liked the old fridge so much. I decided to put the old fridge outside in a little... I built a little... slightly bigger than a fridge-sized cupboard, essentially, to put it in, out in my garden, outside the kitchen. And it's great. Store a lot of stuff out there, especially at Christmas, when you need extra storage. And the problem is that because it only has this one sensor, and it's not made for not just outdoor use, but really non-room temperature use. Like, if you store a fridge in your cold garage or something, you'll have this same issue. What happens is the temperature sensor inside the fridge on a really cold day will say like, oh, okay, it's 3 or 4 degrees in here. We don't need to turn the refrigeration on because it's already cold enough. The outside temperatures are helping keep the inside of the fridge cold. But the problem is your freezer needs to be kept more like, I don't know, what is it? At the minimum like minus 18 or minus 20 or something, if not more. And there's no sensor in there, and so your freezer warms up and stuff starts to melt in your freezer because your refrigerator isn't running because the only sensor it has is the one in the fridge compartment. And because maybe the temperature outside is 3 or 4 degrees, it's keeping the fridge at 3 or 4 degrees, and so your freezer starts to warm up, and there's no way around that. Now, the actual solution is you buy a fridge freezer that's designed for use in colder environments, and it has a second sensor or it works differently. Whatever it does, it doesn't have this problem. But yeah, so basically, in the winter, I just have to plan to only store things in the freezer, in the fridge freezer that I don't mind slightly melting. So things like ice cubes and stuff that doesn't matter if it melts a little bit now and then on particularly cold days. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of talking about fridges and screwing around. I'm not exactly paper thin, but I'm not exactly not paper thin. It's been a good week since I played this game, trying to get my eye in. As you can see, I got these battleship guns. I'm very concerned about going out there because if you look on the minimap, there's a good... I'm going to hit him. That's a good shot. There's a good, like, 2 destroyers out there. Right, there's one over there and there's one over there. Not to mention all these 1 battleships. You know what? Screw it. Worst case scenario, I die. Right? Who cares? Let's just have a good time. You think I can hit this destroyer with my big slow battleship guns? I mean, he's not really moving too fast. Ooh, he is now though. I just clipped his ass. Just clipped his ass. All right. Is that cruiser wants a piece?
Engine boost activated.
It boosted the old engines. The old engines. God. Well, someone's engaging him.
Stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Alright, let's see if that hits. Let's take a moment here. No, that was a good shot. You know what, let's use my reloader. See if I can keep hitting him. He's turning away now. Yeah, I use my little reload boost thing. This is a cool ship. It's just, you know, it's a bit thin. What do you think? He's going to keep turning left? Think that'll hit? Oh yeah, he's swinging. He's swinging. But not quite as far as I expected him to. Think he's going to swing right. I don't think this will hit. I also think I'm concerned about the destroyer that's apparently in front of me. I would like to have gone behind this island a little bit. Played it safe. As it is, I'm just going to use my repair while I've got a little bit of time here. Swing around. Because all my guns are just on the front. Oh, the Algier wants me now. Ah, is that the destroyer? Oh no, that's the battleship. That's the Rodney. See, I'm like in the middle of the map now, and a lot of my team are in cover, and I ain't, so I'm just going to do a big circle and try and get behind this island. I don't normally like to just do a big old circle and be silly, but yeah. So anyway, that's the thing with refrigerators, and it's really interesting, but yeah, slightly problematic. And I did consider perhaps just hijacking the like compressor controls a little bit, because the fridge does a few interesting things. If you have a fridge that has a... Yeah, like so many guys are targeting me right now. If you have a fridge that that like is like, oh, it doesn't ice up, the way that works is now and then, instead of running a cooling cycle, it actually heats itself up, and any frost that was accumulating gets melted off. So if you actually have a temperature sensor in your fridge, because I got these, you get these lovely little like battery operated Bluetooth ones that gather data, and then you sync them up with your phone with an app, and it will download all of the temperature data that it's logged. That's really cool, and they're quite cheap as well. Well, these guys are capturing all the points and screwing everything. I can't really hit Rodney here. He's gonna kill me. If he focuses on me now, I mean, I have to get from here to the next rock. Don't turn your guns around, please. Yeah, I'll use my reloader. After all, if I die here, at least I'll get a couple of extra shots off. This guy's reasonably close to me. Shame I don't have torpedoes. Alright, let me try... Because he's so close. Well, that was a really low shot. Let's try again. Alright, I want to slow down for a sec here. Until he turns his guns on me, yeah, he may be doing so now. No, I think he's still tracking the other guy. His secondaries have come in. I do want to hit him with my guns at least one more time here. Before I get occluded. Oh, come on. Just couldn't quite do it. Oh, probably a good thing I kept moving. I did just get him at the end there. And apparently he fired a little torpedo at me. Naughty, naughty Rodney. Yeah, so like you're besides, that's the one intelligent thing your fridge does, and even then it's not really intelligent. It's just on a timer and occasionally runs a defrosting cycle, and it runs a fan as well, so it's quote unquote intelligent about that. But if you could just take over that system, you know, if this guy's running away, it's probably not good for me. Come on, little bagger. I'm probably going to die now because I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to say screw it and go. There's a torpedo coming. Oh no, that's not what I meant to say. I meant to say enemy battleship. Someone over there is targeting me. Alright, we're just going to turn bow on to the Rodney. And we're just going to get slaughtered. But who cares, man? I'm having a good time. Old Rodders here. Get a little bit of a quicker reload. Wish people good luck, because I know I'm going to die. My steering's damaged. Joke's on you. I wanted to turn slightly to starboard. Not a terrible shot, but he's definitely going to end me before I can end him. And their entire team off to my right are now engaging me. Isn't that fun?
That's how it's done.
Boom. Oh well, we had a bit of fun. Alas, their team were winning. They soundly defeated everyone who was over at A. And I was over there before. I was behind this rock, if you remember. Way back when we were talking about refrigerators, I was over here. And then I turned around and went behind this rock. and I came over here, and then I died. But we had our fun. I'm not going to stick around to the end of that. We're going to keep moving here, because I'm only doing a 2-hour stream today. Yes, Rodney does have torps. I could tell from the way he was occasionally just pew-pewing one little torpedo out. And I dodged a couple of them. I say dodged. They don't travel very fast. His torpedoes didn't seem like they had much energy to them. You know, they were a little bit pathetic. But still, a battleship with torpedoes, you know, is a rare thing. Anyway, yes, fridges. Yeah, fridges. Oh. I'm looking at the temperature in here. Just because I'm in here and I've turned on the Xbox and the laptop and these monitors, it's gone up by 1 degree Celsius. It's now 6.9 degrees in this room. I'm wearing my hobo gloves for once. I never wear these. They're scratchy and uncomfortable, but I need it. I need all the heat I can get. All the heat I can muster, mister. Should I be more Christmas themed? Should I say more Christmassy things? Ho, ho, ho. I heard the bells on Christmas Day, their old familiar carols play, and wild and sweet the words repeat of peace on earth, goodwill to all. That's my little Christmas quote for you. You know, I don't want to get pigeonholed as the guy that likes Yeats, right? I like Yeats. That wasn't even a Yeats quote. But I like Yeats, whatever. I happened to get a Yeats book for someone for Christmas this year because I couldn't figure out what I wanted to get them. And I was like, screw it, let's just get them a one because I know it's good. And like, I'll put a couple of bookmarks in on some of my favourite poems and stuff. And then one of my friends came round yesterday, just after I finished the stream. Really lucky timing, actually. He arrived unannounced, and he just happened to give me it was a book of Irish fairy tale and folklore as like selected by Yeats. So like it's none of Yeats's works, but it's a lot of like stuff that Yeats really liked, which is great. That's really interesting. I would never have thought to look for something like that myself. But if anyone's buying me gifts, I'm good. I don't need any more Yeats related. I have all the Yeats now. I mean, really, he didn't write all that much. I have his collected works in basically a pocketbook up on my shelf. Almost heaven. Pensacola. I love knowing how many people are targeting me. Look at that. That was a good shot. I just eyeball shit. Just eyeball it. When I played the tutorial for this game, and it's like, you need to look at how many seconds it says there on the thing, and you need to read the kilometers, and you need to consider this and that, and no, I'll just aim the reticule and shoot and see what happens. I'm in a really silly spot here. Look at this map. I'm way pushed out in the middle of sea here. I don't even know where their destroyers are. They can't see me at the moment, but oh, there's some torpedoes. What do you reckon? You think they came from? Hey, I have torpedoes as well. This guy's surely not going to keep coming this way. Let's just screw with him. I don't think any of those torpedoes are going to hit, but imagine if they did. Almost heaven. Uh-oh. Pensacola! I need to turn hard to starboard. Not what I would have chosen to do, but there's a big old island. That torpedo's going to hit him. That is going to hit him. Oh, come on! He died before the torpedo hit him, but still. Oh no, the Graf Spey's down here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm getting out of here. I'm out. I mean, I could lay smoke and continue to be aggressive. What's more Christmassy than a technical overview of refrigerators? I mean, yeah, because you know what, Sammy? Everyone at Christmas uses their fridge, right? Do we pack our fridges with leftovers, with giant turkeys, and sometimes people will put the turkeys straight from the oven into the refrigerator and they don't let it cool down first, and then the whole fridge heats up, and then they wonder why they're sick a few days later because, you know, the temperature inside their fridge was like 12 degrees for hours or something. I think more than any other time of the year we can all come together and appreciate the technology that is the refrigerator at Christmas. Hello, little T-61. Oh, you look like you want to kill me. Let me turn on the old sonar just in case. Just in case. I mean, the Graf Spey's got. If there's one thing the Graf Spey's got, it's torpedoes. Oh, Hecure as well. I shouldn't be out here. I'm just going to send a little request for support. I shouldn't be out here. Their aircraft carrier is going to get mad at me in a minute. Oh, here come those torpedoes I was watching out for. Fiji I love. The Fiji is very nimble. I can maneuver, I can slow down, I can speed up quite easily. That was a good volley of torpedoes. Yeah, there's their torpedo planes up there. He's going to get real pissed with me in a minute because I'm getting too close. I'm just going to preemptively start to lay smoke.
Generator started.
And the graph spay is already slowing down. Come on, I want to bring my guns in. Oh wow, no, he's too powerful for me. It's all over. Good luck, everyone. That's all I have to say. Oh, he really hit the accelerator there. I mean, I could maybe survive another few seconds, but his secondaries are going to take me out, you know what I mean? One more hit from him and I'm done. That's how it's done. That was fun, though. That was fun. I pushed forwards. I encouraged my team to come all the way into sea. And sometimes that's the greatest gift of all, to just encourage your team to push forward a bit. That was all right. Ah, yes. Oh, well, you know what? It's funny, Sammy. Like, sometimes I envy people who live in a country where, at least at certain times of year, they can be guaranteed that outdoor storage is as cold as a fridge or a freezer. So, because then you can store huge amounts of food by just putting them in a box outdoors, you know, as long as it keeps the wildlife out. And a lot of those places have bears and things, but like besides that, you know. What do you think? Am I going to make it? 25 days. Apparently I need to get from level 30 to level 140. 25 days. I wonder if we'll win that. Let's whip out the Iowa. I'm still trying to do my dailies here. Still trying. We're 22 minutes and 22 seconds into the stream. That's a lie. We're actually 24 minutes in, but we're 22 minutes into the recording. Anyway, refrigerators. And you know, one thing you can do if you are, I mean, fridges, they use a fair bit of electricity over time, but also they don't use that much when you think about it. But if you're really hard pressed for electricity, right? If you don't have the pennies to spend and you've tried to save your money everywhere, the point is, more insulation will make your fridge more effective. You do have to be careful at where you place the insulation. You have to understand your fridge, because your fridge sheds heat through a radiator, which is normally a really long, thin run of pipes at the back. But some fridges have them built into the walls on the sides, especially very small, compact fridges. And if you added insulation there, you would be making your fridge worse, not better. But if your fridge, it's basically just a foam insulated box that it's sucking heat out of. So if you if you had some spare, house insulation board, that pre-made stuff that's a couple of inches thick, and if you really didn't care about how this thing looked, you could just slap some of that foam board around your fridge and make it more efficient. There was a time when I traveled in an RV with just like one solar panel. It was like one 250 watt solar panel. I'm gonna try and get behind this island, I think. So I only had one solar panel, and that had to run everything in the RV, including a fridge. But you couldn't run the fridge all the time necessarily either. It depended on the weather and the sun and so on. But I improved it and made it so I could run it significantly longer by adding a bunch of insulation boards to the sides. Yeah. I always kept an eye on the temperatures. Sometimes I would turn it off for a significant number of hours, but I would always consider what I was storing in there. So I wouldn't store stuff that was a big problem if it came down too much. These torpedoes are coming for me, aren't they? And I would also keep an eye on the temperature. Yeah, he wants to torpedo me. I'm just going to hit the brakes and turn hard. Maybe he'll hit my bow or something. Yeah, look at that. He'll hit me with at least one torpedo. That's concerning, because I don't really want the aircraft carrier to be focusing on me right now. That's a pain in the arse. I might just stop here for a moment. Let's see, what milestone did I say I was up to? 28, I think? 20 or 30. I may have just hit 30, actually. At milestone 70, I get the ObiKind W, a tier 6 pan-European DD with... That sounds cool. I mean, I will get there. I will. I'll figure it out. Okay, you know what? I shouldn't be reversing here. We've got We've got Vivento over here, who is reversing. No, he's going forwards. I shouldn't be hiding. I was hiding because I wasn't sure if my team were going to come and support me. But now that I know that they're here, I will even suggest that people need to probably support him because he's getting messed up. That's probably why... oh no, the torpedo planes are elsewhere. Alright, Jean Bart. Can't see you right now. Can't see anyone right now. Let's... I'm going to go around this island, and then depending on how things go, I will sidle more to the left. Let's see. I really don't want to be showing my side off to the Kansas here, but I don't really have the opportunity to turn left at this point. No, it wasn't too bad. We both traded light scratches. I'm going to have to turn to the left once I get round here. I wonder why someone's tapping that zone there. Yeah, like that Vivento is not long for this world. It's going to be me versus these two big boys and the cruiser and probably those torpedo planes. I do not like my odds here. These two cruisers are kind of driving away from the battle a little bit, and I kind of need to be turning towards it. Although, again, I don't want to turn into the Jean Bart here. I don't really want to go way out into the open right now. But I also don't want to be showing off my side to this guy. Is that a good shot? He's turning to the left, so I try to lead my shots left a bit. I think... I mean, they weren't terrible. I bracketed him at the end there reasonably well. I don't want to do this, because to the enemy it probably seems like I'm pushing hard south to go after their aircraft carrier or something. And I'm going to be hit by a bunch of their cruisers, like this Chapayev here. I don't want to, but I didn't want to drive into that big open area either. I think what I might try to do here is turn my guns to starboard, take a moment to do that, and then try to swing hard left around this island. We will be going up against this guy, Jean Bart, and there will be cruisers and stuff hitting me on the right as well. Alright, let's try and do that. That might be a bad idea. Yeah, Sammy, you know what? That grind was not fun. Oh, there's a destroyer out there as well. Oh, that's going to change my plan. You know what? I'm not sure what to do now. There's a destroyer right where I was about to go. And I'm getting hit by this guy. And there's too many guys out here. And if you look at the map, I'm on my own because these two cruisers are leaving. They've turned around and gone the other way. They're fighting, I don't know, someone over there. Alright, let's just assume this is going to go really badly and I'm going to die. Who cares? It's just a video game. I'm not going to just screw around and be scared all the time. This Kansas seems like the biggest threat to me at the moment. He seems very aggressive towards me. What's my secondaries range? 5. I wish I didn't have to bring a menu up for that. See, that cruiser's probably going to be the guy that kills me. He's going to lay into me with fire, literally, until I die. So if you look at the minimap, I'm screwed. It's just me down here. The other two cruisers I had with me just turned around and left. It seems like they wanted to hit that destroyer up there before he went after our aircraft carrier. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. What matters is I'm screwed. My rear gun is pointing absolutely in the wrong direction because it doesn't really want to turn unless you turn all of your guns this way, and I want to keep my guns to the forefront. Alright, well, we're going to get into a secondaries match here. I don't know what range my secondaries can come in on. And as I was saying, like, that little cruiser over there is going to be the guy that kills me because he's going to just pepper me with fire, literally, until it's all over. And I've got torpedo planes coming in as well, and they're going to want a piece of me. My rear gun is finally coming around. A bit late now. It's a good game, everyone. It's a good battle. Good match. Here, look, I'll even put the fires out. As pointless as that is. Apparently I set him on fire. Hey, look, I can use a repair. I'm getting hit now. I think there's a battleship on my other side somewhere. Oh yeah, there he is. There's Jean Bart. I didn't think of him as being quite as threatening as the Kansas, and I was right. Wow. The Iowa is usually quite, not paper thin or anything. I mean, she's a fine battleship, but I feel like usually they get more devastating blows on me more quickly. But I'm just surrounded here. And they're peppering me with little fire. Maybe they're just toying with me. The Kansas doesn't seem to want to kill me. She seems content just screwing with me. Me come around a bit so I can hit her with my rear gun.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Wow. Okay, there goes the Kansas. Well, I'm happy. I mean, I'm screwed, but I'm happy. You know? That cruiser is going to be the guy that ends me. Look at him. He's done nothing but just lay into me this entire time, and I've done nothing at all to him, and he knows he has me now. There is absolutely nothing I can do to get away from him. I might just, seeing as my guns are pointing this way, if I have another moment... Ah, I didn't. I was going to get one more volley off of the Jean Bart. I was killed by some fucking Dungeons and Dragons motherfucker. He looks like that guy off that YouTube channel. Anyway, let me see what Sammy's been saying. Okay, so, like that grind that we did a few weeks ago where I was like playing the game for 6 hours straight, it was fun and I had a good time, but also it really wore me out and made me not want to play the game the next week. Oh, it really did. It's just, I get my fill of games, a certain number of hours per week, and then I'm tired of a game and I want to do something else, and that tired me out. It tired me out. It was such a session. So I don't know. You can spend gold to make up the... no, I don't want settings. I want to just return to port. You can pay a little bit of gold to make up the difference and get to the end, and depending on how close I get to the end, like if it costs me £2 or £3 versus 6 hours, I'm going to spend the £3. But if it's some ridiculous amount of money that I'd have to spend to get to the end of it, then no, I wouldn't. But like if it's like I'm at 30 right now. If it cost me £3 to get to the end, you know, wherever I end up at, where do I view the thing? Hang on. Yeah, this. Cool. So I get those things when I get to 140. Nice. Yeah. Anyway, we'll get there. Or we won't. Yeah, like, see, right now, if I were to boost to the end, which would be stupid, but let's just see how much it would cost. Oh, if only I could just press a button and go to the very end. Wouldn't that be convenient? Did I pick up the... No, I actually forgot. I remembered afterwards that you'd mentioned the free pack thing. Is it still there today? Because when I finished yesterday, I had a friend come round like immediately at the end of the stream, and so I had to pack everything up and go into the house because they showed up like unannounced, and I didn't do anything. 27,000 doubloons, which is a lot of money, I suspect. Is the thing still there in the thing? Where would it be if it was in special? So it tells me there's something new in special. He. I'm just quoting Iris. Okay, well, whatever it is, it can't have been that great if it was just there for a day. Oh, it's still here. Okay. What is it? Oh, it's Christmas treat because it's free. Got it. Excellent. Thanks for that. Thanks for reminding me, because I remembered after the stream, after I'd packed everything away and I was sat in my living room resting, and I was like, oh yes, I should have done that. I should have booted that up. But it just didn't work out. I got, you know what? I got a ship out of one of these boxes. A previous stream, one of my viewers, Game Boy, insisted I spend some of my Santa tokens to get one of these boxes, and I actually got some ship out of it. Some American winter-themed thing. Let's pull that out in a minute, because I want to know... I completely forgot I had it and never even took it out. Bit framey there. Bit framey. Oh, because we just lost that other battle. Yeah, fair. Fair enough. Fair enough. The framiness is never my fault. It's always the game. Okay, a bit of camo there. Sure. All right, let's open this one little... Do I still sound weird? My nose is still a bit blocked. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Incomparable. Incomparable. Incomparably incomparable. Well, I'm pleased. Let's see. I know chat kind of covers this stuff up. So big guns, high caliber main guns, good healing, and well hidden. It always amuses me the idea of trying to hide a battleship. They're the most massive, most visible thing on the entire map. But maybe I'm just not a good enough player. Hiding a battleship. Did I get a... What did I get? I got a patch. What did I get? Is it in here or is it in there? Oh, it's in here. What is this? Sevastopol. Alright, cool. Yeah. Alright. Well, now we have a couple of ships. Is that my first LT boat? Well, that depends. What does LT stand for? Lieutenant, or as we would say in the United Kingdom, Lieutenant. I don't know what LT stands for. Alright, hang on. Let me get my brain in gear here. Get my brain in gear. And legendary. Oh, is that a legendary ship? I've never had one of those. No, that's the one. That's the one in the yeah. This gold star. This has never lit up before. No, the filter in this not as good. There you go. Yeah, it is my first one. But look, before I take that out, I want to look at whatever that American thing was that I got. It'll be at the end here with no commander or anything. Oh, you know what? Actually, no. Okay, hang on. There was... What was that ship? What was that destroyer? Was it Italian? And you had me put a different commander on him, but then I forgot to put the correct commander on. While I'm thinking of it, I will swap to DJ Rizzo right here, because if I don't do something when I remember it, I will forget for the next month, and I will not do it at all. So we're going to do that first. We're going to put this guy on. All right. Missions. We're going to go to missions. We're going to go to premium supplies. Is there something in here called premium supplies? No. Oh, yes, there is. And scroll to the end. Am I supposed to be impressed? What am I looking at here? I mean, I don't know. You get a few bits and bobs. But no, I get the idea. I play these with the premium ship, and I'll get some of this stuff. It's cool, certainly, and I get these little blue promotion thingies that I need. And I never did work out what the... You see that little crate down there? It says 100. That's like steel or something. I've somehow got 500 of it. I don't really know what you use that for. I've never seen that used on anything in the game. But yeah, somehow I've accrued 590. I'm sure it's called steel. But it doesn't seem useful for anything. Anyway. Before I forget what the hell I'm doing here, let's whip out that ship. What was it? It was an American premium... We've still not finished our dailies. Alright, so it's a cruiser. Who have I got for cruisers? A couple of guys. This guy seems to like to set things on fire. Okay, what else have I got? No, mostly just these guys. Sonar. Cruiser shell grouping. That sounds good. What should I put on here? This looks like a nice flag. The Nottingham. What do we got? We can have sonar or... Yeah, let's take sonar. Alright, tell me about this thing. So, reduce ricochet, agile, but sluggish. Alright. Let's have a look at this ship before we take it out. Oh, it's got a lovely rose on the front. Is that a rose? Oh, it's not quite a rose. It kind of looks like a rose, but I guess it's not. Looks nice, though. Yeah. Vaguely festive. Ooh, oh, that's a nice... Oh, that's a lovely stain on that teak deck. Ooh, look at that deck. Oh, that's a lovely, rich mahogany stain there. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I wouldn't mind getting a slightly more muted version of that for my my table. I need to resurface it, revarnish it. That'd be just that, but a little darker, just a bit darker. Ooh, that's beautiful. Alright, let me read chat. Oh, every week I can get an insignia after winning 5 legendary games. That is pretty dope. That is actually pretty dope. Store and forge. That's where the steel is spent. Ah, it's in the store. See, I never look in the store. Most rare and valuable currency in the game. Also, it's used to purchase epic and legendary mods. It's epic and legendary. These names. At least they're not called ultimate. It really bugs me when you see things, when you see the word ultimate thrown around. Because ultimate means like the absolute top end. Like there is nothing after this. Ultimate is the end. That's the point of that word. And when you see people release games, especially when you know there's going to be another game, another one of these, like they might say, oh, this is the ultimate FIFA football game. And you're like, no, it's not, because you're going to release another one next year. Ultimate means there will never be another one. This is the last one. It is that's what the word means. Oh, there's my little rant over. It's one of my little pet peeves, the word ultimate. You just made me think about it with other cool words, because there are other cool words you could use. Instead of saying the ultimate FIFA, you could say it's a legendary FIFA or an epic FIFA, or I don't know. Anyway, sorry. Let me finish. Let me finish reading what you were saying. Okay, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. All right, good. I'm glad I have one of those now to be able to do that stuff. That sounds really useful. So today is going well. I can't feel my fingertips, but today is going well. Well, it's 8.1 degrees Celsius in here now. I should have a thing in the corner of the screen that says how warm it is in this room. There was a guy I was watching streaming the other day, and he had like a heart monitor, and you could see his heart rate on the stream, which is probably more useful for other games, because he was playing like Warships or something, which doesn't increase your heart rate. What's my heart rate right now? Hang on. It's 93. Yeah, not that high. My resting heart rate is basically 60, like a solid 60. And it's funny because so often it synchronizes with the ticking of the clock in the room. It's really weird. And I used to think I was imagining it, but then I got one of these watches that tracks your heart rate, and then it tells you what your average heart rate is every day, and it's usually like 59, 60. So I don't know. This is a really nice looking ship. I really love the red on white. It's sexy. I like it. Alright, let me just slow down a little bit here. I do want to poke my head around here, but I kind of want to poke my head around at the same time as these two guys. I don't have torpedoes. That's worth knowing. So that's a shame. Also no smoke or anything. Anyway, sure, I've not been asking. What are your Christmas Day plans, Sammy? And I don't know, anyone else? Uh-oh, a hawk. A hawk. Maybe I should turn away a little bit. Yeah, what are your Christmas Day plans? Well, it's almost midday here in the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Uh-oh. We've got a couple of ships here. Alright. Think I'm going to turn away. I'm concerned. You know, we got 2 cruisers here. I don't want to be the guy in front. I don't want to be the guy in front. I can keep engaging them just fine. I don't know if I should be using like armor piercing or high explosive, but I feel like, yeah, there we go. I set him on fire. I feel like setting these guys on fire might be useful. Really good ability to fire all of my guns whilst driving in the other direction. She's got some great, whatever you want to call it there, occlusion on the turrets or whatever. Sure, don't be running away now. Come on now. You want to be coming back, don't you? See, they can lay smoke. I've already lost half my health, and I think it was 1 volley from the hawk. But she's not looking at me now, thankfully. Alright, do you reckon these guys are still there? Just kind of parked on the corner? I could swing in and use my sonar to detect them. Ooh, that hawk. That hawk. Come on. I was trying to highlight him. Alright, let's try my armor piercing. Let's see how they work against a battleship. In this shiny new free ship. Why are my guys... No, this way. Don't forget that he exists. He's right there. I probably shouldn't get this close. I feel like my guys are kind of turning away a bit and kind of forgetting that battleship's there. He's probably hiding so he can get repaired a little bit. Alright, here he is. Don't you worry, Hawk. I'm turning the hell out away. I'm getting out of here. I just wanted to get one volley off. That's a pretty decent amount of damage. But he is hammering me. Is he repairing? Yeah, he's repairing as well. Looks like I may have taken out his engines. But maybe, I don't know, if he focuses on me and no one else, he's dying if it weren't for his repair. I'm trying to come back around, get my guns on him. I thought maybe he was beginning to reverse, but no. Oh, we've almost got him. Come on, we've almost got him. This, you know what? The armor piercing on this ship, not bad. I'm allowing myself to be in the firing line something awful here because I really wanted to kill him. Alright. Oh, someone said nice work. Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. It was a team effort. Someone took most of his health off, and it wasn't me. I just kind of finished him off there. You're going to visit relatives. The way you say you have to go out almost makes it sound like you don't want to. But no, have a good time. Have fun. Enjoy. Are you bringing them any food? Did you make any, like, applesauce? Because I have so little health here, I need to swing away. Because if you look at the minimap, this guy's about to see me. And I've got no health. And I might be more useful in a more target-rich environment where the enemy doesn't just fire on me. Oh, that's not our guys. Is this guy reversing? I also don't want to be completely useless, so I will fire my guns a little bit. Oh, he was stopping. I thought he was reversing, but no, he was just kind of stopping. I still hit him, though. And he can't see me either because he's laid smoke, so joke's on him. And I'm outside of visual range anyway. Wait, is it? Alright, yeah. Kind of wish I could see him. I'm swinging around. I'm swinging back around. God, look at the damage on my ship, though. I'm not doing well. Oh.
Attention, support that target.
Yeah. Yes, indeed you do. Man, time flies. We're already like 45 minutes into this stream. I like this ship. It seems reasonably agile. Up against the guys I was just up against, I definitely feel very thin, but the guns seem to have a decent punch to them. I was really able to do not gigantic amounts of damage to that battleship, but like I was able to do consistent armor-piercing damage to him as a cruiser. Man, what is this North Carolina doing? He's driving straight towards the enemy. Yeah, you're going to get torpedoed if you do that. You're going to get a lot of bad things happening to you if you do that. What are you doing? He's driving straight towards two cruisers that he can't see, or he can now. Alright, he got one of them. Fair play to him. But that's dangerous. You know what? There are two battleships over to my right. I might actually follow him a little bit. Oh, can I? Wouldn't it be funny if I could just... Oh, I'm never going to hit that guy from there. I was trying to get my gun around as I turned. I wanted to try and hit the guy over the hill, but he was traveling way too fast. I wouldn't be this cautious, but look at how little health I have. You reckon I can hit him here? Nah, he's going to be way too... He's going to be way too far over there. He's right there. Is that going to hit the island, or is that going to hit him? Oh, a bit of it hit the island. I hit him! Oh, I hit him! I've never really practiced the kind of lobbing over the island stuff before. I'm no good at that. That's the first time I've ever done it, ever. New Orleans has an excellent rudder shift. Yeah, she does seem nimble, doesn't she? Alright, so I'm going to continue winging just real wide here. Just... actually, you know what? No, there's an island right here in the middle I can use to hide, so I can push up a little bit and still be reasonably well hidden. You want me to fire on the Helena? Let's see. The guns, yeah, they're reasonably fast at turning. They're not quite as fast as I am at turning. I think she's a bit too fast for that one. I think she'll get past before my shots get there. Oh, I got her again! God! Well done, Carolina.
Nice work.
Alright, I don't want the Bismarck to kill me, but I do want to assist. If I can just kind of park my ass behind this island where they can't see me, and just volley off at the Bismarck. I mean, the Bismarck's, she's the last guy left. I launched my little plane. There he goes. Oh, there he goes. I'm looking at the plane on deck. Whee! Alright, that was a fun little match. Sorry, beautiful ancient building that I just shot. My apologies. That looked like a really nice building too. Ah. Alright. I'll send you an invite. I came near the bottom, but I feel like I did okay there. I feel like I was vaguely helpful. I didn't die. I feel like that's a useful skill to have, not dying. I used to get that a lot in Halo. I played a lot of Halo over the years. And you would get a lot, especially because you do respawn in that game, it's not so bad if you die, right? And so you would get a lot of people insisting aggressively that you need to, like, instead of like camping an objective or this, that, or the other, or defending the base, you need to go and attack. Like, say you'd be playing Capture the Flag, right? You would get people who were angry at you for defending the base. But the thing is, and let me go invite you here. If you're in the looking for game thing, that makes it so much easier, especially if it's someone that isn't on my, like, you're on my list here, but that other guy won't be. But if he's in the, what is it? No, it's find players. If he's in here, I can invite him. I don't think, is he on my friends list? I don't, well, okay, but I didn't add him because Sammy's here saying they're Sammy's friend who helped me grind the other day. But I very rarely engage with the Xbox side of things because I boot my Xbox. That's why, like, I never check my messages or anything. You might send me an Xbox message and I probably won't see it because I never check my messages or any of the social side of Xbox. I just turn my Xbox on, I let it boot into the dashboard, and that I have two icons, World of Tanks and World of Warships. I select one of them, I press go, and I load the game, and that's all I do. If he just puts himself into the find players section, he'll be right in here, you know? Oh no, or this thing, sorry, the looking for division thing, like this kamikaze guy. Can you not invite him yourself? I mean, I can find a person. I can probably type his name in. What did you say his username was? Justin H911. All right. We got a moment here. Oh yeah, yes Xbox. That's what I want. A space in a username. Genius. Genius X. Oh no, no, I wasn't done. I wasn't done. There are no players called Justin H911. Let's see if he's in the yeah, here he is. Oh, but here's Justin H911. Well done, Xbox. Just well done. Just congratulations. Perfect social system. You know what? Fair play though. Like fair play. Like Microsoft with the Xbox 360 built what we would consider today to be the modern foundation for like the social background system of a console, the way your friends list works and the way all the social stuff works and achievements and so on. None of that existed, at least not in its like congruent, brought together, polished form until the Xbox 360. And then everyone else kind of, you know, copied and iterated and improved. But fair play to them, you know, for starting that out. Doesn't mean that they're at the top of the pile now, but certainly they're doing better than Nintendo, who have always been terrible when it comes to all of the kind of social back-end stuff for their consoles. What are they doing? I mean, to a degree, they want to protect the children, right? So they're keeping things locked down and basic and simple in order to kind of do that. So you know what? I want to put some cool camo on my ship. I'm going to maybe take a minute here to just put a little bit of cool camo on. I hope that's okay, because it's a cool ship that I just unlocked. And I want to make it look cool, like by putting Razzle Dazzle on here. Oh, I only have 11. That's a cool looking one. Yeah, sorry. I hope you guys don't mind waiting a minute. Ah, yes, the perfect camo for a British battleship. What are we... Oh, that's not bad, though. That's not bad. It's a little Austin Powers, but it's not bad. I tend to like these, I mean, red, white, and blue. There's a reason it's on so many flags. It looks good. That looks awful. Imagine putting that on a ship. It'll work on some ships, I'm sure. Okay. Oh, that's terrible. I like it. That's great. It's very German. It's a very German battleship. Yeah, this one's awful. I hate this one. I think I had this one on my Leander. Oh, this one I quite like. I have it on my Cherbourg and a few other things. It's kind of weird. I kind of like it. This one I have on my Tiger. It is just the most garish assault on these senses possible. This was pretty cool in a sort of a like 12-year-old boy wearing a shirt with flames on it, which by the way, I'm not knocking. That was cool as fuck. I had a cool flame shirt myself. Let's see what else we got here. That looks terrible. I love it. Oh God, I wish I had enough. I wish I had 12 so I could stick this on. This would be the one I would use. This is awful. I love it. This is terrible. Imagine being killed by someone with a ship that looks like this. I wish I had 12 of those. That one's not bad. Not for this ship, but I like it. These are great in a terrible kind of a way. Oh my God. But the thing is, if I put this camo on, I'd have to stare at it every time I played the game, and that would kill me. That would kill me inside a little bit. Oh, pink though. Hot pink. Why didn't the British ever build hot pink battleships? I mean, that is pretty good. I have a shirt that looks exactly like this. What is this? Christmas Dazzle? It's kind of cool. I can't decide. We could try War Tales and select a map called Cookie Cutter. You can pick maps. All right, yeah, we'll give that a go. I kind of want to put this on actually. All right, hang on. Let's pick this one, but make it permanent. So I hold to convert, and I put it on. I won't bother leveling it up right now because I have to, melt a bunch of paint and piss around doing all that, and I don't want to waste your time. Although, I could just melt a bunch of this. What I like to do with this stuff is always maintain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I want to always maintain at least a minimum amount so that if I ever do want to put that camo on something, I have it available, And let's just upgrade some of this for funsies. So let's see, how much paint do I have? 239. I need 250. Oh, I can get that easy. I'll just melt this stuff to paint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Close enough. All right. Oh, and I can do it again. Why not? Screw it. There we go. I don't normally bother. There's a lot of things I don't normally bother with. I got 500 slight speed boosts. Might as well use those. I don't think there's much point me using any of the other boosters. Let me just have a look at this ship, because I didn't really have a look at it. What does it say? Big guns, good heel, well concealed. I mean, yeah, you wouldn't spot this thing. Look at this thing. This thing is practically invisible. I'm reading the text at the bottom, which I'm trying to get it over the water so it's easier for you to read. When Admiral Fisher returned to the post of First Sea Lord in 1915, the leadership of the British Navy was faced with the issue of landing troops on the German Baltic coast. It was planned that Russian troops... Jesus Christ, could you leave the camera alone for 2 seconds, video game? Come on now, I was reading. Alright, whatever. Incomparable, armed with the world's largest 20-inch guns, was to represent its... Okay, cool. I'm not going to piss around anymore. Oh God, we have upgrades as well. Alright, maybe I will piss around for just a second here. Is this one of those things where every single one is different? Yes, it is. Alright, well, what do we want? Let's see. I like... Main battery dispersion is generally what I would go for, right? But then traverse speed... You know what? I'm not going to put any upgrades on. I'm going to see how it feels. Because just right there was the example of... do I want to improve dispersion or improve how fast my turret turns? If it already turns fast enough, then I'll be happy, right? So you wanted to try War Tales. Sure, I never go in this menu. And then you wanted to try Cookie Cutter. So I'm guessing there's Cookie Jar. There's Cookie Jar. There's nothing called Cookie Cutter. Is this the one you meant? of silence while we wait for chat to respond. Yes. Okay, great. Santa's production lines are blockaded. His supply convoy has been captured. Sink the Germans, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so I like to, before I put upgrades on a new ship, generally, unless it's an obvious choice, I like to take the ship out, give it a feel, like, you know, does it have a good rudder, or does it need maybe a bit of boost on that, etc. I picked hard mode. I assume you guys are pro players, and this will be fine. I mean, it's only the AI, right? How difficult can it be? Just in taking out a ship called the Perfect 10. I've never seen that ship ever. I've never seen that ship before. Sammy there saying, I think what they're saying there with the Nino, that's shorthand for, yeah, we're pretty good at this game. We're pros. Based on a Plymouth. No one ever builds a ship called Stoke-on-Trent, do they? Or Crew. No one wants to think of it. You only end up at Crew if you have to change trains. Whenever I'm traveling home, if I see Crew on the map, I'm like, for fuck's sake, I'm gonna have to get off at Crew. It'll be like a 2-minute change to try and rush to another. Never mind. This is my little complaint. Here's my complaint about train stations. Birmingham. It's just there's nothing wrong with the station itself. It's Jesus wept. You see a doctor about that. All right. Yeah, Birmingham. You ever go to Birmingham train station? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Santa.
My elves have developed new shells. Take them. They will help you smash through it.
Okay. As I was saying, wait a minute. Oh, right, I only have high explosive Santa shells. Oh, okay. Sure, that's kind of cool, actually. Yeah, Birmingham train station, the platforms are underground in a big long tunnel. So no matter what time of year it is, it could be hot and sunny and lovely. Down on the platforms, it is cold, it is damp, and it's also windy because because it's this giant long tunnel, there's this just constant cold breeze that goes through there. It's just a very unpleasant place to be at any time of year. Anyway, let me read chat. Don't go broadside in that boat, it's a floating citadel. Great. Well, don't worry, the AI's barely even targeted me. Hey, I have torpedoes. Cool. What's my torpedo range? 10. Well, my torpedoes have been damaged anyway, but alright. I'll take your advice once I get around this rock. God, they don't like me all of a sudden. These guys even move? Are they even moving? Are they just sat still? Alright, let's get some stuff going here. There we go. There's my bot protecting us from spam again. I love it. It's always adverts for the one website. You would think that maybe Twitch would go after that website because, I mean, clearly they're the ones running the spam bots for their own service. And clearly it's dodgy. Are these ships moving? No, they're not even moving. I keep trying to lead them as if I just assume they're moving. This is easy. You said this would be hard. These guys go down like nobody's business. Where is this guy? He's behind that island. I can't see him. There he is. This ammo is cool. What if we added this ammo to the actual game? It's kind of white phosphorus. Santa brings white phosphorus to the party. Santa does a war crime. It's not much of a blockade if you're like, yes, it's a blockade, but that doesn't mean all your ships have to sit still. This is a beautiful shot though. Push off, Santa. This is a gorgeous shot. I wish I could just hide the UI and look at this. The pink of the ship mirroring the pink of the sky. Oh god, they're everywhere. Wait, hang on. There's a destroyer directly across from me. Ah, I think he's accelerating too much for my torpedoes. I took out his engines. Thank you. Oh no, torpedoes. Oh, that was quite a blast.
Flames rise.
All right, bring it about, bringing it around. You're moving pretty fast.
Swiftly do the waters
Did I hit him?
rise against us.
No, bracket him. All right, swinging about, and coming over to you guys. Is he, oh, I'm gonna die soon. Wait, what's this? Elven repair team or extra wrap? Uh-oh. Reduces damage taken. I think we want that. No, actually, how quickly can you give me this? Oh, that quickly? That's great.
The hull is breached.
Screw you all.
Swiftly do the waters rise against us.
I don't know where that guy's going. There's a battleship to my left, but you guys seem to have that one well in hand. Drive into my torpedoes, Riga. Oh no, I'm gonna die. I'm done. Ah, I was flooding. Oh, I don't think any of my torpedoes hit either. Alright, let's watch what the hell? No, I don't want to watch these Liberty ships. What the hell are Liberty ships doing here? You belong in an entirely different conflict. Oh, look at this sexy looking ship. Jesus Christ, it's got little like those things you get on hot rods. Sammy had a power cut. That's not ideal. You get many power cuts there? Are you back online? What happened? Don't worry, I'm sure Justin has this. Thank you, but I don't know if Justin is viewing the stream or not, but thank you for joining us, Justin. Thanks for lending your skill. All you need to do is sink all 7 of these enemy ships. 10, 9, oh, 6. Sorry, there's 6. Just sink all of them, and then everything will be fine. Oh, I warm up my fingies. Warming up my fingies. I need to switch my ISP, my internet service provider, because I've been with Virgin for a very long time, like well over 20 years. I've been with them since they were called NTL before it was even Virgin. But the thing is, over time, sure, the speeds have improved bit by bit. Like, we started on 300k and then went to, I think, 5 meg, then 10 meg, then 30, then 100, and now it's 250. But the price has gone up and up and up, especially over the past, like, 6 or 7 years, to the point now where I'm spending almost £70 a month to have 250 meg down and 25 meg up. Whereas there are new ISPs coming in that offer fibre to the house, because I'm currently on cable broadband, same cable that they laid in 2001. So I'm on 250 meg down, 25 up for about £65 a month or something, right? And that's just what Virgin offer. That's just Virgin. But I could go on a new ISP, and it's relatively established. They've been around for a couple of years, with fibre to the house, gigabit, synchronous, you know, so it's about, say, 900 meg up, 900 meg down for about £35 a month. So more or less half the price I'm paying now for a service that's like 40 odd times faster on the upload and several times faster, order of magnitude difference on the download, and improved latency because it's fiber. And the only reason I'm not switched yet is I haven't gotten around to it, and it's not just about the raw numbers. Like, it could be, what if there's a lot of like jitter and issues? What if there's packet loss issues on their service? What if their customer service are poor? What if they raise their price in 3 years or something? I don't know. I'll switch. I will be switching, but it's sad. I'm going to contact Virgin. Yeah, I'll put it on easy. I just assumed you guys would want the hardest mode possible because you're hardcore players. There is no easy mode, only normal, so you're getting normal. Oh, apparently we need 3 people. Yeah, of course. Okay, fine. I'll wonder if I send you an invite, and maybe you'll see it when you log in. I don't know, but we'll have a moment here. Let me know. Oh, you're in. Oh, that was quick. Okay. All right. I'm gonna keep trying this ship out. This isn't really a good test of this ship though, because I'm here thinking about all kinds of like how this ship actually is going to behave in a real battle against real people. It's weird when I don't even have the the ammo type is not what you would normally have. Anyway, I will switch my ISP, but I'm going to call Virgin. Actually, I'll write to them because I want to just write it all down and get it all documented. And I'm basically going to say, okay, look, I've been with you for almost 25 years. This is what your competitor offers. This, and this. For this price. And okay, you do have to sign a 2-year contracts with them in order to get that price. But I would say to Virgin, I am willing to sign on for a 2-year contract with you if you meet exactly what they offer for the same price. Or you're going to lose me as a customer. That's what I'm going to say. Because it's ridiculous. I would be happy to stick with Virgin and pay a little bit more because I know that they're an excellent... I've never had problems with them. For over the 20-odd years I've been with them, the couple of times I've had internet issues, they've sent an engineer rapidly and fixed the problem. And you know, I very few issues, very few problems ever. And that is worth a little extra. But it's just gotten to the point now where... especially because I'm doing the streaming stuff and because I run a live stream 24/7 of a bird table and all kinds of other things, it's gotten to the point now where I don't have enough upstream bandwidth anymore and I have to start rationing it and be like, okay, well, I'm running my live stream thing for the bird table. Okay, great. And now I'm uploading a YouTube video as well because I upload all of the archives for these streams. But I can't do anything else because that'll saturate my upload bandwidth, and then I'll lose my ability to it will affect the bird table stream. It'll choke it off. Just stuff like that. I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of it. Anyway, let me read. Is it still on hard mode? Oh, sorry. I thought I changed it. I did change it. Maybe it ignored it when we went back. Is it still on hard mode? Okay, well. You know what? You can go back and watch the archive of the stream. I did swap it around, but maybe it didn't take because it said we needed 3 people. But I did change it. I guess it just didn't save the change. Don't worry, I'm sure we'll be fine. Your power company's not going to shit the bed this time. I'm more comfortable with this weird ammo that we've got going on. And now I know that after we kill these guys, a bunch of destroyers are going to appear right next to me. So maybe we'll be fine this time. Because we know that. Plus, I had a little moment there where I was almost dead and it started to offer me elven repair teams. And I had to take a minute to read all of that and be like, what the fuck is this? What's going on here? So, I don't know. God, that's a lot of enemy fire though, isn't it? I am firing on the frozen Lugdunum.
Let that vessel feel our thunderous wrath.
Yeah, I'm not going to push so far forward this time. God, that's a lot of damage though, isn't it? Alright, good day, sir. Stop shooting at me! Let me win! I use all my repairs here. No, I'll save my torpedoes. That 25-second reload though.
Behold, the problem is conquered.
The guy's dead, that guy's about to die, this guy's about to die, and I'm pulling back towards you guys this time. Because I know that a bunch of new enemies are about to show up when this guy dies. I might even try to save my ammo here, because you're about to slaughter him. Nice. Yes, the blockade is down, but that's not the end. I'm swinging back a little towards you guys. I'm going to go around this... What? Santa's gifts are gone. Alright, I'll swap to armor piercing then.
Captured my last goods convoy.
What?
Could you free it?
Let me log on this guy. I'm going to assume... Oh, god damn it. I just fired torpedoes at that guy. Never mind. Yes. I want to take less damage for however many seconds. That's what I want.
Flames rise.
This is fun in a weird way. I like it. It's kind of like that last time we got together and played these weird modes. I would never normally bother doing this. God, look at how much anti-air there is right now. Just look at that. It's a Christmas miracle. It's pretty mad. There is so much going on there. Might as well just use my repairs. Might as well use my everything. Who cares? Ah, it's a Christmas miracle. Wait, torpedoes? Oh no. You're not on my team. There we go, just avoided them. Oh, nice. And I even let your torpedoes through. I can pretend I did all of that on purpose. Because I'm a pro player. Professional. All of your torpedoes missed. I know, I think maybe one of them one of them hit there. It would have been good if they had hit, though. That would have been cinematic. Yeah, screw you, Heinrich. These Liberty ships aren't helping out very much. This means Santa's American. Classic Santa. Taking out my torpedo tubes. Jesus, Heinrich, you just don't want to die, do you? Alright, there we go. Oh, they've taken out one of my guns. Okay, what are we doing here? Oh, we've already lost the ship. Uh-oh. Sorry, I'm in your way. I just thought it'd be funny if we crossed each other's T's. Don't worry, team. I will have torpedoes in 2 minutes. Dispatch a subspace message to Admiral Hansen. We have engaged the Borg. I don't know what to say at this point. Normally I would talk about what's in my mind and my tactics and my choices, but this, you know, this kind of mission is more of a just like drive around and shoot at slow-moving dumb enemies. There we go. You could do it. I believe in you. Yeah, alright, I'll watch your planes. I believe in you. It's a Christmas miracle. Oh, who's he going after? Oh, no one. No, I don't want to look at the Liberty. Stop taking me to the Liberty ships. Come on. Take me to the cool guy. The cool guy. Here we go. You're doing great. You can do it, Sammy. I believe in you.
You tried your best. They were just too strong. Don't be troubled. We'll get them next time.
Santa's a capitalist. Yeah, Santa's definitely hard right now. I agree. Alright. Yes, it is on hard mode. You saw me change it earlier. It just, I guess it didn't take. Let's make sure it's normal. Normal. There we go. It's set to normal now. Let me have a little look at my upgrades. I always like to have main battery traverse, so we're going to get that. And what's here? Rudder shift time or damage control party duration. I don't know. I like having a good rudder, really. I do. I'm going to improve my rudder. Detectability range is pretty good. Yeah, I might do that. Stay hidden for as long as possible would be nice. And what's the last one? An improved cooldown for consumables is pretty powerful. It's only 10%, but that's not nothing. Main battery reload time 10% as well, though. That traverse, I've already improved a bit, though. I think generally reload will be better, because consumables is good, but I'm going to be firing all the time, so generally this. Alright. I could always change it if I'm not happy with it. Okay. Let's go. Oh yeah, I'm sure we'll complete it this time. My fingies are getting so cold. It's breezy outside. It's windy, but it's sunny and it's pleasant and it's Christmas. Ho 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 ho. I know he's not here, by the way, but because I always like to thank people for following me. I see that 17 hours ago, Romega07 followed me. Thank you for that. That brings me to 66 followers, which is nice because I like the number 6. It's a good number. It's an even number, and it's a curvy number. You know, there's no sharp points on it. It's curved. It's bendy. I like a round, bendy, even number. Autism. We all have favourite numbers, right? My favourite number is 12, which is also the number of steps. Shut up, Santa! I'm trying to talk, Santa. I know where you live, Santa. Alright, I probably shouldn't be turning this way, but I am, so. Yeah, 12 is the number of steps. Shut up, Santa! He's just waiting until I start talking. Santa, I will end you. Oh, I'll smash through it, alright. What was I saying? See? Santa's... Oh, Santa. Oh. This is why I don't let him in my house. Yes. 12 is the number of stairs in my house. Steps, you know, upstairs. I'm going to be really careful and strategic and shit this time. And I'm going to stay behind this rock and engage one enemy at a time so that they can't all fire on me. I'm firing on this guy. That's what I'm doing. When he's dead, I will move to the next guy, and the next guy, and the next guy, and that's what I will do. Man, I love these weird rounds. These weird flame rounds. Alright, good day to you. I'm going to move on to this Lugdenham. See if I can get my rear gun in arc here. And just keep on keeping on. I want to ask Sammy questions, but he's playing a video game. I want to know what the weather's like there today. You know, because you're in a much nicer climate than us. But even so, it's still winter where you are. Oh yeah, you're torpedoing the Yamato, I see. Oh, someone's really setting me on fire now. All right, I'm gonna start moving, or should I just kind of hang out back here? Because when the next set of enemies appear... our aircraft carrier is just going in for the assault. He wants to be in the middle of the map, this guy. Alright, good luck to you. I was thinking of hanging back here a little bit, you know, so that when the next enemies appear, they don't all just slaughter me. I'll get behind this rock in front of me, at least, if nothing else. That is a very festive everything that you've got going on there, Graf Zeppelin, Sammy.
Friends, those scoundrels have captured my last goods convoy. Could you free it?
Are you paid too much for your sleigh insurance? Thank you, Sammy. Those little destroyers, man. Wow. Some might say I'm incomparable. Yeah, give me the extra wrap. This is going way better this time. It's almost like it's not as hard. That's a lot of planes, though. Thankfully, they're going after the aircraft carrier and not me. Ho, ho, ho. Wow, 300,000 damage. These things just melt. Alright, who's next? This is good target practice, if nothing else. You know, when you're not under the pressure... God, look at that shot. Look at that beautiful, beautiful scene. Oh. You know, it's good, like, when you're not under the pressure of fighting real players, to be able to, like, practice your shots and stuff. Ooh, who should I even be shooting at? There's just so many enemies. Maybe I'll shoot at someone who's a little closer. Let's kick in the engine burn here. Let's kick it in. Sorry.
Foe's cruiser has been cast into the abyss.
Cast into the abyss. When I came home on Monday night, as drunk could be, I saw a horse outside the door, where my old horse should be. I calls the wife and I says to her, will you kindly tell to me who owns that horse outside the door, where my old horse should be? Ah, you're drunk, you silly old fool, till you cannot see. That's a lovely sow that me mother gave to me.
Alas, the engine is severely stricken.
Well, as many's the day I've travelled, 100 miles or more,
The enemy
but a sow with a saddle I've never seen before. As I came home on Tuesday night, as drunk could be, I saw a coat beside the door, where my old coat should be. I calls the wife and I says to her, will you kindly tell to me who owns that coat beside the door, where my old coat should be? Nah, you're drunk, you silly old fool, till you cannot see. That's a lovely blanket that me mother gave to me. Well, as many's the day I've travelled, 100 miles or more, but a blanket with buttons I've never seen before. And these guys are making it easy. I mean, I've got half my health, but oh, they're making it easy. How are you guys doing? Let's have a look. Yeah, you guys are doing alright. As I came home on Wednesday night, as drunk could be, I saw a pipe upon the chair, where my old pipe should be. I calls the wife and I says to her, will you kindly tell to me who owns that pipe upon the chair, where my old pipe should be? Ah, you're drunk, you silly old fool, till you cannot see. That's a lovely tin whistle that me mother gave to me. Well, as many's the day I've travelled, 100 miles or more, but tobacco in a tin whistle, sure I've never seen before. This guy's hiding behind this rock. Hyden's been dead for years. As I came home on Thursday night, as drunk could be, I crashed into an island.
main turret is severely stricken.
I saw two boots beneath the bed, where my old boots should be. I calls the wife and I says to her, will you kindly tell to me who owns those boots beneath the bed, where my old boots should be? Ah, you're drunk, you silly old fool, till you cannot see.
Problem is conquered.
That's two lovely geranium pots me mother gave to me.
Ho, ho, ho. Be free, little
What'd you call me, Santa?
Thank you kindly. Now we have to deal with the remaining baddies.
Well, as many's the day I've travelled, 100 miles or more,
Foe's cruiser
but geranium pots with laces sure I've never seen before.
Enemies are gathering. They want to fight back.
I'm hoping I get another of those free random heals,
Special shells for you.
or ridiculous shells, yes, because because my health ain't so great. Oh, I'm gonna swing around and target the Maggie. Oh wait, hang on, there's still a guy to my right somewhere. Let me finish that guy off first. There's still, yeah, give me a heal, that'd be great. I'm gonna keep fighting this Maggie over here. As I came home on Friday night, as drunk could be.
The flames rise.
Alright, that guy's dealt with. Oh, they're trying to torpedo me.
Battleship has been sunk by
Two
our
can play that game.
Alas, the engine is severely stricken.
I saw a head upon the bed, where my old head should be. Oh, they're really laying into me. I think I'm done for. I'm trying to rush into cover here, but I reckon they got me.
Behold, the problem is conquered.
I calls the wife and I says to her, will you kindly tell to me who owns that head upon the bed where my old head should be? Ah, you're drunk, you silly old fool, till you cannot see.
Mere 5 minutes.
That's a baby boy that me mother gave to me. Well, as many's the day I've travelled 100 miles or more, but whiskers on a baby boy I've never seen before. I never claimed that I could sing. Certainly not, I can't sing. But I do love that song. That's 7 Drunken Nights. The last 2 verses, I think, were banned for a little while. He gets his own back. Sure, he comes home every night drunk from the pub and keeps finding evidence of his wife's infidelity. And he figures it out, and then on Saturday and Sunday he gets his own back on them. I don't know the verses. I don't know the last 2 verses off by heart though, because it's not in most versions of the song. Wow, Justin's going for it here. Look at this. GG indeed. Yeah, I guess we have won. If you count this one last Amagi over here. Well, I certainly did better this time. I certainly survived longer, which is worth something. We got another 30 minutes or so of this stream, and then I will be wrapping it up. So I would like to pull us into real PvP after this. I'd like to try that ship out against real people and see how it fares. Although this mode is fun, it's very relaxing, especially with all the weird ammo they give you. I must check it out more often, but the problem normally is you have to be in a division of like 3 people, and most of the time I just play on my own, so that's just not an option. It's probably why I've never done it. It's kind of neat though. Wow. I mean, imagine if I got these kinds of stats in a real game. 500,000 damage. Hell yeah. What's the combined health pool of the entire enemy team, I wonder? 5. I mean, the most I've ever done in a real match is about 160,000. And that was, as you might imagine, in my kamikaze, where I just sunk a bunch of ships. That might have been the match where I sunk like 5 ships or something, and they all more or less had full health when I first came across them. Oh, we got a team killer here, Justin, trying to engage the aircraft carrier. I saw that. I was playing Helldivers the day before yesterday. Oh, no, actually, no, okay. I wasn't on stream. I played a little bit of Helldivers yesterday, just on my own after my stream, when I streamed tanks. And I just joined some random people, and we were doing one of those missions where you have to help civilians get out, like, from one bunker to another. So you press a button, they run out of the door, and then they run towards a bunker. And we were against bugs, and we were on a really hard difficulty. And I had, like, my eruptor, which fires explosive bullets, and I had gas grenades. And I was killing so many civilians by accident, because they were kind of running towards the enemy and running into my gas and stuff. I got branded as a traitor and killed. Slaughtered by my own side. Well done. You guys did way better than me. That wasn't bad, though. That was a fun little mode. What do you get out of this? Do you get anything? I probably should have just looked at the thing just now. Do you get anything cool from this mode? Jesus, 2,374 secondary hits. Impressive. I suppose that explains why you were driving your aircraft carrier into the middle of the map. Oh dear, oh dear. Lots of resources. Alright, cool. You know what? I've got a couple of... Oh, you know, can I open crates while I'm set as ready? Oh, that's always really annoying. I have to unready. Hang on. No, you don't press that button. You press A, and then I can go and open my crates. That always seems silly. Why can't I just let me open my crates? All right, let's open some crates. Ah, another ship. And the Scharnhorst of all ships. Jesus, today's going well. Today is going well, isn't it? Isn't it going well? Isn't it going... It's bloody going well. I got the Incomparable. Now the Scharnhorst. Yeah, I got... One of my books here covers the Scharnhorst. Hang on. Let's see. Scharnhorst, sunk at 4:16 p.m. Just off Port Stanley. At the Battle of the Falkland Islands. Oh. Let me see any details here. I'm trying to find the page that mentions the Scharnhorst going down. The Gneisenau, the Glasgow, the Good Hope. There's Scharnhorst in this list. The prospect of imminent action hardly at all disturbs the routine of a British warship. She is always prepared and inviting trim. Every man on board knows exactly what is required of him, and from the call of the bugle to action stations till the whole tremendous machine is working at its highest tension and prepared to hurl itself upon the enemy, hardly 5 minutes is required. Watertight doors and portholes are closed, woodwork thrown overboard, inflammable gear stowed. I've got to turn the page. And the men at quarters within a few moments. Then the ship seems deserted, for all the crew are behind armour. I got to read some of these books out at some point. As the Germans steamed away, Scharnhorst was leading. At about 1 o'clock, Admiral Sturdy signalled, "Open fire and engage enemy." Almost immediately, to increase their chances of escape, the 3 light cruisers left the German line and, dropping, it was thought, mines as they went, scattered to the south, followed by the Glasgow, Kent, and Cornwall. Ah, man, I got to read some of this stuff out sometime on a stream. But yeah, fucking A. Fucking A. I wanted the Scharnhorst. I've wanted the Scharnhorst for a while. Alright, what are we going to get from these Japanese crates? Anything incredible? No. But you know what? Whatever. I'm happy. I've got 2 really cool ships today. I'm very pleased. This has gone really well. It's like a little Christmas present. Oh, what the fuck? The Suo? The hell is this ship? Why is it blue? Fucking A. 3. I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased. I don't know what to say other than I'm very pleased. Look at this. I got yet another ship. Multiplicative pain. Torpedo bombers drop 2 or more. Oh, so this is one of those. This is one of those ships that can drop torpedoes and from planes and things. Okay, yeah, you can request a below average concealment. Okay, I wanted one of these ships. Dope. Oh well, now I need to stick around for a couple of matches to bring some of these ships out. I think. I'm sorry for making you guys wait. Here we go. Worth it though, right? Worth it. Holy crap. All right, we got some stuff going on. I'm very pleased. Nuremberg is a faster ship than the Kent, but I appealed to the engineers and stokers to do all in their power to catch her, and finally they responded to my appeal. The Kent went faster and faster, until she was going 25 knots, more than a knot faster than she ever had before. The enemy got nearer and nearer, until at last she got within range of our guns. Soon Kent's shells began to fall thick and fast around her, as she was struck many times until she was in flames. Man, this is a very exciting retelling. I mean, it's a history book, but they really lay into it, don't they? All right, so my 2 buddies here. I don't know why they've got little stars next to their name, next to the ship names, but they've got little stars. Are in destroyers. What's with the little stars? Oh wait, why has everyone got little stars next to their names? I've never seen that before. Little stars next to all these ship names, including mine. Does that just mean they're like legendary ships? Have I never seen a legendary ship before or something? I've never noticed the little stars before. I don't know what that's all about. Anyway, what's that, Sammy? Sammy says I should go to the store, containers, commander pack for 10 million credits. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I could always do with, filling out my commanders certainly would be useful. Let me swap back to armor piercing here. What's my reload time? About 25 seconds. Okay. Okay, the start. Oh, wait, so have I just never seen a legendary ship in a battle before? Do they only show up when I pick a legendary ship? Because I've never seen those little stars before. That's weird. That's bizarre. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. You don't have to answer my questions while we're playing the game. Don't worry. But I could swear I've never seen these little stars next to ship names in this game before. So they're a whole different game hidden away from me that I wasn't aware of with different ships. Because yeah, these ships, the Guden Liu, never heard of it. The Louisiana, have I seen that ship before? I don't know. What else is there? Yeah, I mean I recognize the Yamato. But that maybe the Rhode Island? But that's about it. I don't know. I don't know ship names by heart or anything though. I'm not one of those players that knows every single ship. I only get to know a ship as I see it. And as I'm engaging it over time. Alright, I'm playing it easy here. I know that there's a bunch of guys right behind this rock. There's a cruiser, a battleship, there's another battleship, and there's a destroyer somewhere ahead of me. The enemy can't see me at the moment. So that destroyer that was up there must be behind one of those rocks. If he can't see me, he must be hidden away somewhere. We do have 3 friendly destroyers here, which is real handy. Let's see. Looks like this Louisiana is going to be coming out from behind the rocks in a few minutes, and then I'll be able to start engaging her. I'm keeping my eye on this little opening as well, because anything could pop out from around there. Let's see. I have been spotted. It will be probably the destroyer. Wherever they are, they've seen me. I don't want to just hit the reverse or anything, but I want to be moving, so maybe I should hit reverse. Oh, I don't want to just waste my sonar. Ah, there we are. There they are. Those 2 destroyers. I'm going to rely on our crack team of destroyers to deal with that. I'm going to hit forward on the old engines and try to make sure I distract the battleship, although he appears to be turning around. And I'm not entirely sure being sat here in front of several enemy destroyers is a good move for me. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. That battleship that I was going to engage appears to have just decided he wanted to turn around. He probably saw 3 destroyers and thought to himself, you know what? No. Not engaging that. I'm out of here. And so he turned and ran. Oh, probably because I don't have a tier 8. I don't know what the tiers are in this game, but yes, quite possibly. Ah, here comes an incomparable. Oh, Jesus, he just got one shot yeeted by the Yamato. I mean, he had half his health, but then he didn't have anything. Hello, Louisiana. You're engaging me, are you? Alright, that was a big wave of torpedoes that could have hit me. Thankfully, they didn't. Alright, someone told me not to show my side off to these guys, so I'm going to wing away for a minute here. I might swing all the way around, given that we only have one... Oh, is there... Oh, no, sorry, there's 2 friendly destroyers here. You're basically inside each other. I don't know what to do. Do I wing up towards you guys? Maybe I will. That seems like a lot of torpedoes. Where are they going? Ah, one of them hit me. Alright, well no one can see me at the moment, which might be useful information for our destroyer friends here, because they know where I am, and if they know that no one can see me, then they know that the enemy destroyers are either in smoke or occluded by one of these islands. I probably shouldn't be winging up this way. Oh, actually, also my vision range is quite low. I'm quite a concealable ship. I'm going to keep following you two friendly destroyers, and I'm going to hope and pray that I'm maneuverable enough to avoid torpedoes and the like. Looks like the Louisiana's not moving or barely moving. What's my torpedo range? 10. Okay. Yeah, he's chugging along, that fella. He's chugging along. Actually, that destroyer... I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, he's going around the island. I can't hit him. I'm going to keep focusing on the Louisiana here for now. Plus, I have bomber planes want to hurt me now. Great. Oh, here they come. Alright, I got hit pretty hard there, but I won't be able to put the fire out either. But if I keep chugging along and don't get sunk by these destroyers, I might be able to take out the Louisiana. Looks like their torpedo bombers want to come and get me. I'm going to have to slow down for a moment and avoid them, hopefully. Alright, seems like he went over us. Oh no, he dropped them in front of me. Oh, I didn't realize he somehow dropped his torpedoes. You know, there's this really weird thing. You know those new like Japanese battleships that can drop torpedoes? The way that their torpedo planes drop torpedoes is different to the way other ships do, other planes do it. So like they seem like they drop them, like the way they come down and you don't see the torpedoes leave the planes, or like you don't realize they're in the water. It's really weird. And so I saw him dive and then pull away, and it didn't seem like he dropped anything, but actually he had. Yeah, there is a destroyer somewhere around here. I am visible to the enemy, and it's not these battleships right now. So there's someone close by. I'm probably going to get torpedoed. I'm going to turn hard to avoid it. I'm probably not going to survive much longer here, you know, especially because the Yamato is broadsiding me here. Yeah, not ideal. And these bomber planes want to come in and get me as well and drop their bombs on me. I mean, I'm turning, but, you know, there's not a lot one can do, really. Yeah, that thing's slammed into me. Still, let's see what this is going to be the end for me. This is the end. My only friend. The end. Wow, yeah, they really don't like me. Come on, I want to lock onto that guy. Lock onto the Yamato and... Oh no, my torpedo launchers on this side are broken.
The flames rise.
Yeah, I'm done for. I'll do a little bit of damage here. This cruiser is backing off. But, yeah, there we go. Oh, wow. I thought my game crashed for a minute. The entire thing froze. Like, oh, I think my game is about to crash. It does this sometimes where it freezes up and then it just crashes to desktop. If that happens, I'll reload in. The whole game froze for a second or two there. I think we're fine now. That was really weird. I wish I could choose which ship I'm going to go look. Alright. Oh, it's froze again. We might need to reboot the game. Oh, no, we're back. This is really bizarre. Oh, there we go. Hang on. All right. Yeah, so this game has done this once before where it starts stuttering and freezing and then it just crashes everything. So I just had to take a moment there to reload in. You know what? I am going to play a bit more. I want to play a few more matches, but I'm going to take this opportunity whilst the game is reloading to go to the bathroom. I'll just be a couple of minutes. But yeah, while this is reloading and getting me back in, I'm just going to nip to the bathroom. Hello. Sorry about that. Good timing, though. The game crashing just as I was going to go to the bathroom. It is windy outside. That is a chilly wind. It's coming from the northeast. It's coming from the Arctic. It's chilly. It's cold. You guys still out there, Sammy? See if I can invite them again for another couple of matches here as we wrap up. Let's see. No, I don't want to social. I just want to invite. Invites. Oh, he's online. I think he'll be playing something else, but let's invite him as well. You know what would be handy? A like recent players thing, you know? So that I could like add people that I played with recently. That would just be really convenient. I'm hoping that Justin is watching this and can just pop back into the looking for division thing. I mean, they might be in a game. They might be in a match still. They might not be able to join up. Let's see. Let's pick the ship I want to take out in the meantime. Because what? I have to plunge the depths of my memories now and remember what ships I just unlocked. Well, they'd be at the end of this ridiculous list, wouldn't they? This ridiculously long... God, I can hear the wind. It's really... I did not think it was going to be kicking up the way it is. This is a really cool looking ship. Alright, I've sent you the invite, Sammy. Although I will send it again in a sec. I'm just hoping to find the ships that I just unlocked. Because what did I just get? I got the... Oh, it was the Scharnhorst, wasn't it? And also the Suo here. Right. Let's do the invite thing. So go to social and make a division, invite division. And if I go to divisions, looking for division, hopefully Justin will appear here, and I'll add Justin after this, so we don't have to deal with this again. If he pops himself into the looking for division thing, I'll be able to find him, hopefully. Look at all these people looking for divisions. Anyway, as we get close to the end here, I suppose I'll do some housekeeping. I will... You got my invite, right, Sammy? I will be streaming next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Instead of... Normally it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But it will be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week. Because New Year's Eve, I'm going to be doing things. So yeah, it'll be the usual stuff. It'll be actually, I think maybe it will be Warships on Monday. Then it will be... there's Justin. Wonderful. There we go. I added his friend as well. It will be Warships on Monday, I think. And then it will be Helldivers on Tuesday and then Tanks on Wednesday. Probably. Alright, now give me a moment here to set this ship up a little bit, and I will be quick. I don't want to piss around. I'm not even going to bother with any camo or anything today. I'll put a little booster thing on. So this is the new aerial torpedoes. Airstrike torpedo bombers attack their target with torpedoes. You get 8 torpedoes in a payload. It takes about 2 minutes for them to reload. Okay, let's give this a go. Well, I'm in a bit of a rush because I want to wrap up this stream relatively soon so I can go do things. But I want to get a couple more games in, especially with these new ships I just unlocked. I want to try them out. Actually, you know what? Hang on. Sorry, I've got upgrades to put on this thing. I might as well upgrade it while I'm here. Let's see. Maybe do I care about secondaries? I mean, it's a battleship, not an aircraft carrier. Anti-aircraft gun range? Do I care? Maybe anti-aircraft guns? What should I put on this thing, Sammy? You know things. I mean, normally I would go with main battery traverse because it's handy to be able to get your guns where you need them rapidly. But I've never had a combi battleship before that also can launch planes and things. So I don't know if I should be building it more like an aircraft carrier with better anti-aircraft guns or better secondaries? Or any tips? Any thoughts? Drink my tea while I wait. One other thing I was going to say. I thought about it whilst I was in the toilet as some of my best ideas come to me in there. I just thought, you know, I've been streaming for a couple of months now, and here we are at 66 followers, and it's been lovely. It's been really nice. I was thinking about it just now, how, you know, Sammy's here playing the game with me on Christmas Day and stuff, and it's just been really, really nice to meet some cool people and hang out and have a good time. And this is always such a boost to my mood every time I stream and people are coming and watching and interacting and things. So yeah, thanks. Thanks. Propulsion. Well, this is propulsion. Okay. Yeah, getting out of dodge is useful. Definitely detectability, yeah. And let's see, what do we got? Main battery reload time I would probably go for. The cooldown on consumables is pretty cool, but main battery reload time. Yeah, okay. So basically I'll do what I did on the other one. I don't know, do I care? Yeah, sure, whatever. Oh, you told me to do a thing in the store, didn't you? Let me do that as well. Let me just see what else we got here. I mean, more hit points would be useful. This seems handy too, though. Maximum attack range of +1 kilometer and stuff like that. I kind of want to get both. I don't just want to waste all my... It's only 30 grand. It's only 30 grand. I'll just get 2 of these. I'm not going to get all 3. Right, you told me to go to the shop and get something. And seeing as we're going to be wrapping up soon, let me do that. What was it? You told me to look... Oh, it was a commander thing, wasn't it? But is it in containers or something? You told me where to look, and now I don't remember. Oh, it was this one. Yeah. 10 million in-game cash for a couple of commanders is a good deal, because that in-game cash seems to just flow like wine. I never run out of it. I mean, I got 32 million, and I've never once thought about that number ever, you know what I mean? Let's see who we get here. I don't remember who I'm after. Takagi, alright. Yeah. Some of these guys I should be more excited about, because you get duplicates and then you get promotion orders. Oh, Kincaid, good. I use him for stuff. He has a nice pithy helmet. Who else? Jellicoe. Good. I don't know if I use Jellicoe, but I think I've leveled him up for some reason, so I can get his bonus for other commanders. I don't know. I don't know. All right, this should be interesting. As we attempt to figure out how these new I say new, I mean these kind of dual battleship aircraft things have existed for a while, just not in this configuration, right? I'm the idiot that when I first tried those Dutch cruisers and you swapped to the, you know, the plane dive bomber thing, I didn't realize you had to hold down left trigger, which is how you normally zoom your guns in. It just didn't occur to me that I would need to do that in order to, like, make the camera pan differently. And I'd never seen someone else do it. I didn't look at videos of how it was done online or anything. So I just tried it, and I was like, oh, okay, this must be how they deploy them. Like, I'm still looking from the view of my ship, trying to deploy the bomber, like, arrows in the distance. And it was the worst, most ridiculous, stupid way of doing it that you should never do. But then eventually, one day, I just pulled left trigger by accident or something, and I was like, oh, damn, that's how it's supposed to go. I'm going to swing left. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. It looked like I launched a couple of planes, and then they disappeared. Huh. Yeah, so like I would see something like this, not realizing that you're supposed to pull the trigger and aim like this. So I would be on the Dutch cruisers trying to aim like this, and it was awful because I just didn't realize it. Okay, all right, this is cool. Do I get any kind of... No, it's just this big spread, I guess. I don't get to tighten it or anything. But that's cool. All right, I'm going to try this out. I don't know if I'll survive for very long here because I'm going to be pissing around trying the new features. But this is cool, man. Look at this. And look at this thing. It's got It's got a little set of planes on the back there, a bunch of catapult planes. How do they come back to land? Is it a bunch of cranes? Are they float planes? They are float planes, yeah. Man, this is cool. This thing's got a bajillion secondaries on the sides. God, it's got so many secondaries. How many of those are anti-aircraft though? Look at them. Wow. Oh, and there's my range. Okay, so my range is a bit less than my spotting range. Good to know. Alright, let's kick in the engines here, I guess. There are some enemies in sea. It will be at least one, if not two, of their destroyers. That's fine. That's all good. That's all well and good. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Roger, Roger, Sammy. Roger, Roger. What's our vector, Victor? Do we have clearance, Clarence? I should watch Airplane again. Man, those are good films. Christmas is a great time to watch the classics. Leslie Nielsen or Liam Neeson, whichever you prefer. Oh, and of course I only have these 2 guns on my bow because everything else is planes. They better be good guns then. Alright. I guess I'll keep moving and head towards sea and hope that those torpedoes don't get me. And I will, let's see. What are these guns like? 27-second reload time. Let's see how they feel. I mean, I might miss the guy, to be honest. But let's see how these guns feel when they hit him. They mostly missed. Alright, they're not quite within range yet. Although I wonder if that circle accounts for torpedo range. Because that might just be the range at which I can drop them. But of course torpedoes have that extra range, so we'll see. Let's get another volley off. That was probably a bit too close. That is a big volley of torpedoes. Alright, so let's see then. I don't know exactly... Oh, let's see if I can figure out the aiming system here. So... I don't know, there? I don't know how long it'll take them to actually get there and, like, fire the torpedoes, because the planes might have to take off and fly over there. You know? Oh no, they're already pretty close. Okay, so that wasn't a bad spread then. Oh, they really do spread out as well. Oh wow, I might hit him though. It's a reasonable spread. Oh god, I'm just crashing into these other battleships. Look, man, I'm new. I'm new to this. I'm learning how to do 2 different things at the same time. Okay, those torpedoes missed. That's a shame. I might be in a bad spot now, actually. Just because I've winged my way out because I was busy trying to aim torpedoes. I might swing hard to starboard and bring my guns around the other side. There goes that icy, though. And how long did these guys take to reload? It was about 2 minutes, wasn't it? Oh yeah, that guy is almost dead. That guy is... Yep, there he goes. Well done. Oh, there's a guy here called Black. Well, I shot at him. Let's see if that does anything. Well done, Justin.
Wait, we're winning?
Yeah. Oh, and the beautiful thing about only having guns on your bow is it doesn't really matter so much if you spin around because your guns are still, you know, where they need to be. Let's see, 20 seconds for that. Alright, I'll engage the North Carolina. I mean, these guys seem to be making it easy for us to have a good time. Like, these enemy ships are not... they've not scratched me yet. They've not engaged me once. Which has been really nice of them. It's really been helping me out. It's really been giving me the opportunity to accidentally crash into my team multiple times. Let's see if I can get around the right-hand side of him here. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So sorry. It's the second time I've crashed into one of these guys today. Whoopsie. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh. Alright, I wonder if I can... That Nagato is running the hell away. He's going to be a hard one to torpedo. What about... the Brandenburg? Hang on. Gotta figure out this new UI. Maybe that. Let's try that. Let's give that a go. Wonder if that'll do anything. So how long does it take my planes to get there? They're pretty fast. They get there pretty fast, don't they? This is cool, man. This is a really nice way to spend like a Christmas morning. Playing a video game with friends instead of just on your own. Ah, this is nice. This is lovely. Oh, I hit with a torpedo. One of them hit. That's a win. That's a win for me. Nice. I'm happy with that. These battleships on my right are hammering into me now, but that's okay. I'll get behind cover soon. We'll see how sturdy the armor is on this thing, won't we? God, this Brandenburg's secondaries are going mad. What's my secondary range? 5. Well, he's well out of secondary range, sadly. Oh, there's a couple of battleships over here, isn't there?
Oh, look! Fire!
I'm dedicated now. I'm not pulling out of this. I'm going to be going up against these 2 battleships. Might as well use my repair for what good it'll do. He's almost in my secondary range, which will be helpful, I hope. 30 seconds from now.
Focus fire on that warship.
Was he turning towards me? Alright, secondaries, go.
Look! Fire! This is fine.
20 seconds until I can try and fire more torpedoes. Although there's probably a minimum range, which doesn't make sense when you think about it, because the planes could just wing around. Oh no, I don't know about... Yeah, I guess there is a minimum range. Someone's torpedoing me. Oh yeah, look at that. That's a terrible minimum range. But my planes could just swing around. Why would there be a minimum range? That's a bit silly. I was too busy trying to play around with the torpedo thing. I was killed by an anime child. But that was interesting. I enjoyed that. That was different. Definitely something I'm going to have to practice and get a hang of. But I like it. Here we see Sammy doing a 3-point turn. Very nice. Oh, that's a really nice camo as well. That's a sexy looking vessel. Nuclear vessels. Man, there's another good film for Christmas. I mean, it's not a Christmas film, but Star Trek The Voyage Home. You know, if you like Star Trek, or if you just like kids... Well, it's a kids film. It's like a jolly, fun kids film. Like, there aren't really bad guys in Star Trek The Voyage Home. You know? That it's at best, it's a misunderstanding. And no one... Like, you think about it. No one shoots at each other in that film. No one gets killed in that film. There are no bad guys. It's just an adventure. It's a jolly adventure with the crew of the Starship Enterprise. They go back in time and stuff to, you know... I'm not going to spoil the film. It's a good film, though. It's a good fun time film. Fun is to be had. You can do it, Sammy. You got plenty of health. I see. You're doing an emergency crash dive to get out of the situation. Smart. All right. Seeing as I don't have a lot of time, we're not gonna watch that match to the end. We're gonna pull out the last ship, the Scharnhorst. I unlocked the Scharnhorst, so I want to pull that out before we wrap up here. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Come on, Otto Ciliax. What can you tell me about the Scharnhorst? It's got good armor, it's fast, and modest crappy guns. Okay. It does have torpedoes. Reload time is 68 seconds. Okay. So, crappy guns. Noted. I don't know. Does traverse matter? Oh well. Oh well. Their loss, our win. Because we have the power of friendship. I'll just go with main battery traverse. That's always a classic. Rudder shift time. I like being nimble. And detectability. Considering... Yeah, let's keep detectability. Just the classics. We're going for the classics here. I'll use one of my 500 boosters. And I'll put an appropriate flag on. And... there we go. Oh, my fingies are cold. This is a nice Christmas, isn't it? Oh, I hope everyone's having a nice Christmas. I'm having a good Christmas. I hope everyone else is as well. Ooh, what's this I could get instead of the planes? Yeah, you know what? I might change that, actually. Hang on. Sorry. I don't really care about the extra catapult fighters. Maybe having improved secondaries could be useful. Yeah, let's go with that. You never know. We might get close to the enemy and it might be the difference between life or death. Probably not. I never tend to find that my enhanced secondaries matter all that much, unless I'm specifically building a ship out to have good secondaries, I guess. I don't know. Ah, the sound effects. I should add more sound effects. No one ever uses them. Ooh, listen to that. Oh yeah. The Windows 95 logon sound. It is now safe to turn off your computer. Scharnhorst Bulletproof Cossack 38. What could go wrong? God, I love that sound. The MSN Messenger sound. I used to run, I've not done it for ages now, but I used to have a plugin for Discord that all it did was change the Discord message sound to the MSN Messenger sound. And specifically, this is like the MSN 6 or 7 sound before it became Windows Live Messenger and was just, it just was ruined. They ruined it. MSN 6 was the finest MSN there was.
Good nooning.
This is the worst moment of my entire life.
Good luck.
Mommy milkers.
All right, what am I in? I'm in a battleship. I'm in the Scharnhorst. Okay. God, I'm not sure what to do here. Any advice? I've got my 2 friendly destroyers with me, and the rest of my team are over there in the middle and on the other side of the map. I'm tempted to do the obvious battleship thing of just going around this island here. Like going around here and not winging my way directly into B. That might be the wise move, but then if my team... you think I as a battleship should go into B? I could do that. They have an aircraft carrier and a bunch of destroyers, though, so I could end up getting royally screwed. Primarily if their team all focus over here and if my team go elsewhere. So they definitely have a destroyer in B right now, that much we know. And they've got at least 1 cruiser and a battleship kind of winging their way over here. I will head into B. I'll get spicy, as they say. Let me look at the map here. Let me see the islands we have to work with. I might wing my way in gently behind this island initially and then swing in as the situation calls. Could push in harder, but you never know. We do have... I've been spotted. We do have a Suo coming in to assist. Hello. Zaiten just fired on me and then went into cover. Fair enough. He did a tiny scratch of damage. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to swing around to the left here and kind of go where my friendly destroyers are. Plus, the enemy had an idea of what direction I was going in, and I like to, if nothing else, confuse them slightly. Yeah, so I'm heading over to my friendly destroyers and can't fire on the Zaiten. There is that other ship that I can't hit yet, but the Zaiten is about to. I have been spotted. It won't be by that guy. It'll be the Zaiten that can see me. See if I can hit him. Alright, 2 shots off on that guy. I've got 1 shot I could save for that destroyer. You reckon I can hit him? Oh, whoa, there's a bit of lag there. I pulled the trigger and then nothing happened for a moment. Strange. Why do I have high explosive rounds selected? Interesting. Alright, let's see. Well, I'm in B. It's everything you ever wanted. I am indeed in the cap. And so is this Azuma. God, he's outside of my torpedo range. Alright, hang on. Come on. Can I shoot you from here over that island? Can I just wing you? Yes, I can. Alright, what do we actually have ahead of us here? It's not too bad, actually. We have a good number of enemies, but we do have a friendly Suo who I hope is going to push in a bit more than he already has. This Zaiten could get quite aggressive. He is firing on me. Are those secondaries at that range? He's 8 kilometers away and he's already hitting me with his secondaries. Okay. Let's see if I can swing out and avoid as much of that as possible. I'm headed towards Sammy's smoke, I guess. I can keep firing as I move out into this little area. Because that stopped the Zaiten from being able to hit me, at least momentarily. He seems to be swinging back like he wants to pick a fight. There's a lot of smoke out there and a lot of things I cannot see, but thankfully the enemy can't see me at the moment. I mean, their planes can, but the actual enemy can't. Alright, where are those torpedoes? I hear torpedoes. Oh, they're over there. Okay, good. Alright, I'm going to swing hard to starboard and get back into B here. Not that I've left it, but I'm not leaving it at the moment. There are no enemies in B at the moment because we're capturing it. I might have to swing my guns to the left because I imagine that Zy-10 is going to come back around. So I will do that. Oh, yeah, that's a volley of torpedoes right there. Good thing I... Yep, here's that Zy-10. He's really moving into this area. I got hit by a couple of torpedoes there.
We're flooding quickly.
Alright, he's in secondaries range. I hope he doesn't have torpedoes. That would suck. Well, I'm in it now with this guy. Not much else I could do. Yep, I know I'm on fire. I find the Zy-10, whenever I fought against it, to be quite a sturdy vessel. I'm turning hard. I hit it with one of my torpedoes. I'm turning hard to port. If nothing else, to try to avoid any, like, destroyer fire. This will be it for me, I think. But also, I might be able to crash into him or hit him with my other torpedoes. Maybe. I am winging around and I'm almost able to hit him. Alright, let's see if those hit. Now I'm going to try and avoid him crashing into me. Alright, there we go. I'm dead anyway, but I got him. I'm pretty happy with that. This will be my last match, so now we're just going to follow... whichever of my buddies here is still alive. It's Sammy. Alright. This is going to be it. We're going to watch Sammy do us proud. And let's see, while we're wrapping up here, by the way, I had a good time in that Scharnhorst just now. It was a fun ship. As I say, I will be back on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday before the new year with Warships, Helldivers 2, and World of Tanks. And yeah, generally, I hope everyone has a good Christmas. I hope you're having a good day. Hell, for some people, it's almost over, right? Time zones. Oh, this guy's about to get obliterated. Boom. Good job. There goes the Azuma. All right. You know what? You could still win this, Sammy. I believe in you. I mean, yeah, technically you're outnumbered, and they have more caps than you do. But, I mean, come on. You're doing great. You're capturing B, I think. Yep, yeah, you are. It doesn't give me the actual countdown in this mode, but I can see it. So the enemy aren't in B at the moment. It looks like... really, we just have one battleship trying to cover our friendly aircraft carrier. I'm looking at the mini-map. It's not going to go well for him. Yeah, because they've got those two destroyers that are going to go pick him off. The advantage is he can push forward a little bit and spot those destroyers, which is what he's doing, and that'll help our aircraft carrier as well, kind of zone in on them. It's a shame, really, because I don't see much of a way of us winning this. Let's say that you were able to take out those two destroyers. Great, great. We're still going to lose our battleship. He's got a lot of health now, but that aircraft carrier is going to be able to lay into him for a really long time. And that's assuming these two destroyers don't get him. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, hey, anything could happen. Maybe these destroyer players, maybe someone could cut their power. Maybe someone could cut the power to their house, you know? Or they could get a call and have to leave the computer. Anyone remember when you used to shut your computer down and it would... oh, you're about to get torpedoed, Sammy. Or is that... no, sorry, that's the battleship that's getting torpedoed. God, I'm an idiot. You used to shut your computer down, but it wouldn't turn off. There would be a physical power switch. Alright, there goes that battleship. Yeah, now you're in trouble. And it would say, it is now safe to switch off, to turn off your computer. Because it would have to go through a shutdown. They weren't quite as resilient to power loss events at the time, especially hard drives. Here's a fun bit of trivia for you. You know how we talk about computers crashing? Right? Generally, that's oh, well done, Sammy, there. That's what we generally say, like, oh, my computer crashed. That is an archaic term. Oh, there goes Sammy. That's an archaic term that comes from hard drives. Because with hard drives, you have a bunch of disks, look a bit like CDs, inside the hard drive. And those disks are spinning around at high speed, and there's a little read-write head, which looks a bit like the head on a record player, right? The stylus on a record player. and that thing dashes back and forth, and it hovers above the drive platter, because the hard drives use a magnetic platter, and you read them by hovering a sensor over the top that can sense the the differences in the magnetic field and just thus read the data. However, sometimes in older drives, the read head would actually hit the platter, which you don't want that to happen, and that would be a crash. We would say that the drive head would crash into the platter on the hard drive, and that was originally that's to my knowledge, that's where the term like computer crash came from, is when your hard drive crashed, when your head crashed. And actually, they have a different atmosphere inside. I don't know if it won't be helium, because helium leaks like a mother whatever, but they have a slightly different atmosphere inside, to have a different atmospheric density. And as the drives spin up and so on, the head, the actual read head, if you look at them, they have little wings, and they actually use a bit of like that air cushion to help them hover over the drives. Hard drives are such incredible things inside. And I'm sure some of the technology I'm talking about here is way out of date. Maybe they do things completely differently now, especially considering when you think that hard drives are being built to hover in all kinds of directions and do all kinds of things. But yeah, that's where like a hard drive crash originally came from. Sammy, top player there. Number one. You can't really see it on the stream, but trust me, Sammy's at the top there. Good game. Let's see. On the Suo game, we won. Nice. And apparently we got 6 boats between us. I doubt I was high on that list. Hello, Beans. Welcome. You have arrived at the very end of the stream. Excellent timing. Normally I would be streaming a bit longer, but with it being Christmas Day, it's 1:30 in the afternoon now, and I have to go and do things and prepare Christmas dinner and so on and so forth. What you missed is I unlocked a bunch of ships in crates. I got the Scharnhorst, I got the Suo, I got something else that I don't remember. What was the other ship I got? I got 3 ships. Oh, it was the Indefatigable or something. It was the Incorruptible. It was the British battleship, the In something or other. It looks quite cool. Hang on, I'll pull it up because it's pink. I made it pink. Hello, Senna. Hello. God, again, everyone's showing up at the very end. You know what I should do? I should do a little raid here, because we got a couple of viewers, and I want to help someone else out. It was the Incomparable that we got here, which we will be able to see in a moment. So let me pull up the little raid UI here. I always forget to do this, but I want to help people out, so I can help someone else out. Let's see, people who are playing this game. Who's playing this game? Someone that... Oh, maybe someone I'm following? Anyone I'm following? No one I'm following. Okay. Merry Christmas, Senna. Merry Christmas, everyone, honestly. Alright. Sort by viewers. I like to find people that don't have too many viewers, but also someone who is actually, like, talking and being, cool. I would never dump my viewers in with someone who's just sitting there in silence. Where's the fun of that? Oh, how about this guy? Ooh, I think he may be speaking French, though. Yeah, no, we don't want to... Let's find someone who's speaking English. How about this guy? Yeah, don't send you to someone weird. Well, now it's a challenge. But yeah, let's see. Okay, this guy is not speaking, so... No, he also has really weird, eerie music playing. Maybe not that guy. There aren't many people streaming who are speaking English right now, if I'm honest. No, I'm not going to verify my age. You know what? Is this guy actually speaking French? I think he may be. Turns out no one's really streaming this game at the moment, except for people who are streaming in a bunch of different languages. And I'm guessing you don't want to go to a French or a Spanish stream. Alas. So I don't have a lot of options. Maybe we can get him to speak English. That's the hardest thing. If you go to France and you want to practice your French, they refuse to speak French with you. As soon as they hear that you're just like an idiot English person that can't like pronounce it very well, they insist. And yeah, if you work with French people, if you like work in Paris or something at a French office, they will insist on speaking French, even though they have a team of varied people of different languages. Instead of picking the one language they can all speak together, they're just like, no, screw you English. We speak French here. This guy isn't talking either. You know what? I might have to find someone playing World of Tanks because no one is really streaming World of Warships. So let's see who's streaming tanks. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Buster. Buster seems like a cool guy. I've watched him a couple of times. Yeah, definitely. This guy's all right. All right, we're going to do this guy. Fall Guy 23. What, streaming Warships? Is he? He wasn't a minute ago, I don't think. Hang on. Let me go back for just a second. I see a list of people. I don't see Fall Guy. No. So it's going to have to be tanks, unfortunately, because no one's really streaming Warships at the moment, and the people that aren't speaking English. But Buster is cool. So let's rock on over there. And yeah, everyone, have a lovely Christmas wherever you are and whatever you're doing. Have a good time. I'll be back on Monday, as I say. Yeah, there's not really much else I can say. Just have a good one. I hope you get whatever gifts you want. I hope you get to enjoy it with whatever family members you want to be with. I hope your flights all work out and there's no traffic and you're able to get together. I'm gonna go inside now and warm up. Have a good one.